This is aredsmoke broadcasting to you live. And this is the first in a series. I'm going to read The Reality of the Rulers, which is taken from the Nag Hammadi library. This was supposedly written by Jesus' apostles, but who knows. But anyways, I dedicate this video series to Simon Magus. Okay. The reality of the rulers. Because of the reality of the authorities inspired by the Spirit of the Father of Truth, the great messenger referring to the authorities of the darkness told us that our contest is not against flesh and blood, rather the authorities of the universe and the spirits of wickedness. I have sent you this because you inquire about the reality of the authorities, aka the secret rulers. Their chief is blind. Because of his power and his arrogance, he said with his power, "I am God, there is no other but me." When he said this, he sinned against all. This speech rose up to incorruptibility. Then there was a voice that came forth from incorruptibility, saying, "You are wrong, Samael," that is, God of the blind. His thoughts became blind, and having expelled his power, that is, the blasphemy he had spoken, he pursued it down to chaos and the abyss, his mother, at the instigation of Pistis Sophia. She established each of his offspring in conformity with its power. Sorry, I have to stop right here. Sophia is the goddess of all, and the word Sophia means wisdom, and the word pistis means faith, and those are Greek words. So that's what pistis. So I'll start that line over. He pursued it down to chaos and the abyss, his mother, at the instigation of Pistis Sophia. She, Sophia, established each of his offspring in conformity with its power, after the pattern of the realms that are above. For by starting from the invisible world, the visible world was invented. As incorruptibility looked down into the region of the waters, her image appeared in the waters, and the authorities of the darkness became enamored of her. But they could not lay hold of that image which had appeared to them in the waters, because of their weakness, since beings that merely have soul cannot lay hold of those that have spirit, for they were from below, while it was from above. Now I need to make a point right here. When they talk about soul, they mean mind. So they were saying that these beings had soul or mind, but no spirit. That's very important. The creation of Adam and Eve. This is the reason why incorruptibility looked down into that region, so that, by the Father's will, she might bring all into union with the light. The rulers laid plans and said, "Come, let us create a human that will be soil from the earth." They molded their creature as one wholly of the earth. The holy as in fully, not holy as in sacred. Whole, holy, fully, not sacred. I could understand how that could be misinterpreted. They molded their creature as one wholly from the earth, as in fully. The rulers have bodies that are both male and female, and faces that are the faces of beasts. They took some soil from the earth and molded their man Sorry. They took some soil from the earth and modeled their man after their body and after the image of God that had appeared to them in the waters. They said, "Come, let us lay hold of it by means of the form that we have molded." Sorry. By the means of the form that we have modeled, so that it may see its male partner, and we may seize it with the form that we have modeled, not understanding the partner of God because of their powerlessness. And he, Samael, the chief ruler, breathed into his face, into Adam's face, and the man came to have a soul, and remained on the ground many days. That is to say, that Adam had mind and body, but he couldn't move. But they could not make him rise, they, meaning the powers, the rulers, the gods. They could not make him rise because of their powerlessness. Like storm winds, they persisted in blowing, that they might try to capture that image which had appeared to them in the waters. And they did not know the identity of its power. So basically, they saw this image which was beautiful, and they fell in love with the image, and they wanted to build a body to seize the image so that they could make love to it or have sex with it. But they made this body and they couldn't make it move. Now, all these events came to pass by the will of the Father of all. Afterward, the Spirit saw the man of soul on the ground, and this is the Spirit is talking about Sophia, or the Holy Spirit. Saw the man of soul on the ground, meaning seeing a man with a body and a mind, but no spirit. The Spirit came forth from the adamantine land, that is to say, the eternal realms, the indestructible realms. It descended and came to dwell in him, Adam, and that man became a living soul. And the Spirit called his name Adam, since he was found moving upon the ground. Now, this is important, and I'll make this point right now, is that Adam, if you think of that word adamantine, and when they used it in that line, the adamantine, it's like adamantium in the X-Men, something that is hard, something that is basically an atom, atom. So Adam is like, it's allegory, okay. That is to say, it's metaphor, it's a fairy tale. But Adam is matter, and Eve is mind or soul. Anyways, I'll stop right here. This is part 1. I'll make part 2 pretty fucking soon.